This is a rebroadcast of the virtual presentation of I Am Brooklyn Tech. In this format, no donate button will be seen on your screen when it's mentioned, but it's easy to make a donation. Simply text Invest in Tech to 76278 or go to our website at bthsalumni.org/donate. Thank you.
I am Brooklyn Tech.
I am Brooklyn Tech.
I am Brooklyn Tech.
The Brooklyn Tech Alumni Foundation and the Titans of Tech welcome you to a special virtual celebration. I am Brooklyn Tech.
I am Brooklyn Tech.
I am Brooklyn Tech.
I am Brooklyn Tech.
Hosted by Janine Ramirez, featuring tech alumni from every generation and every field who define what it is to be inspiring, unique, creative, and innovative.
I am Brooklyn Tech.
I am Brooklyn Tech.
I am Brooklyn Tech.
With special performances by Tech Night stars and surprise shout-outs from the Brooklyn Tech community. This virtual celebration is proudly brought to you by Enseta Boatworks. And now, a titan of tech and tech alum from the class of 1988, your host, Janine Ramirez.
Welcome everyone. I am thrilled to be your host of this first ever one-of-a-kind celebration. Brooklyn Technical High School, located near the Manhattan Bridge in downtown Brooklyn, is a specialized public high school in New York City that has been producing some of the most extraordinary leaders in every profession. Gifted young men and women from all over this great city enter the doors of this massive building and are given the tools that they need to ignite their passion, pursue their field of study, and even change the world. Tonight, you'll find out about some of those individuals and be able to pledge your support to give current and future students the tools that they need to succeed. This has been a difficult year in education and in fundraising. Your support is crucial to maintain Tech's level of excellence in service to New York, to our country, and to our global community. During this broadcast, simply text Invest in Tech to 76278 and make a donation. Or you could donate in the right-hand corner of your screen. For 99 years, Brooklyn Tech has been a leader in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math, and it has expanded its impact to encompass every career path imaginable. Here, 6,000 students learn how to learn, and they're given a chance to soar. And that's what makes Tech, its faculty and shining students, inspiring, unique, creative, innovative. And it's a phrase you'll hear a lot tonight. Students who go to Brooklyn Tech are called Tech Knights. I'm a proud Tech Knight, class of 1988. And before we introduce you to our first group of Tech Knight profiles, let's hear from one of our distinguished alums in public service. From the class of 1997, Latrice Walker serves as an assembly member representing the 55th District in New York State.
I am Assemblymember Latrice Walker, class of 97. Welcome to this virtual celebration of Brooklyn Technical High School, my alma mater. You are about to hear from some of the remarkable alumni this extraordinary school has produced. It's no exaggeration to say that Brooklyn Tech is unlike any other educational institution. It consistently has the largest enrollment of any high school in the United States and is considered the largest specialized STEM high school in the country. Brooklyn Tech has produced some of the world's top scientists, executives of Fortune 500 companies, inventors, medical professionals, diplomats, military leaders, athletes, media and entertainment professionals, Nobel laureates, and even Olympic medalists. What I also love about Tech is that it is committed to excellence, providing a level playing field for all of New York City's best and brightest students, regardless of zip code or neighborhood. Tech is committed to instilling critical thinking skills and developing leadership qualities. You're about to meet some of those leaders now. I know from my professional life, my personal experience, and my very soul. There's no place like Brooklyn, and there's no school like Brooklyn Tech. So prepare to be wowed. Have a great time and enjoy I Am Brooklyn Tech.
Thanks, Assemblymember Walker. Here's an amazing fact about Tech. I'm calling this Tech Factoid number 1. Brooklyn Tech has the largest college credit-bearing advanced placement program in the world. Sure, you have to be a smart kid to be accepted. Then the rigor of Tech kicks in. Tech Nights are ready for success. And as a result, Tech Nights transform lives. Let's see proof of that right now. We've divided this presentation into 4 categories. First up, inspiring. Dr. David Abramson is a leader in ophthalmic oncology. Penelope Konkanidis is currently on the front lines in COVID care. Dr. Robert Roswell is a leader in cardiology. And Tony Robinson and Michelle Gall are advancing careers in STEM for girls. Let's take a look.
My name is David Abramson. I'm a graduate of the class of 1961. I'm a physician, trained as an eye surgeon, but limit my practice at Memorial Sloan Kettering to cancer of the eye. There were 3 things I loved about Brooklyn Tech the most. The first was I loved learning, and I loved being in an environment where being smart was not thought to be unusual, just to be routine. I loved working with my hands, building things, creating things with my hands. And it prepared me to compete. As I went on to Harvard Medical School and all the rest of my training, I was competing with smart people, and I started that in high school. And Brooklyn Tech prepared me for athletics. I entered Harvard not good enough to make the swimming team, and by senior year was ranked in the top 5 in the world. I am Brooklyn Tech.
Hi, I'm Penelope Konkanidis, Chief Administrative Officer for InnovaCare Health, and currently the President of Orlando Family Physicians. This last year has been challenging for our industry. Healthcare and healthcare services have been at the forefront of everything we all do because of the COVID-19 pandemic. I am proud to say we have done an extraordinary job under very extraordinary circumstances. We have maintained services and continue to provide care while keeping everyone as safe as possible. My educational experience at Brooklyn Tech has been the foundation for many things in my career, as well as my educational path. The education itself was exceptional, it was challenging and comprehensive. It has provided me with exceptional organizational skills, as well as critical thinking skills. I am also proud to currently be a member of the Brooklyn Tech Alumni Foundation, continuing to work with Tech and its students. I am also extremely proud and humbled to have been honored as the first female Titan of Tech. I'm Penelope Konkanidis. I am Brooklyn Tech.
Hi, my name is Dr. Robert Roswell. I am a practicing cardiologist with the Northwell Health System here in New York. I direct a cardiac ICU. I am the Associate Dean for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion at Hofstra Northwell in Long Island. I graduated from Tech in 1994, and my major was biology and chemistry. I was part of the Pulse program, which was geared to steer students into a career in medicine. And guess what? I think it worked. I wouldn't have gotten into Harvard, Princeton, Dartmouth, most of the Ivy League schools, and my career in medicine if it weren't for Tech and the advanced placement courses and all the amazing teachers. But I think it's all the amazing students around which I was surrounded, which really propelled me for a career in medicine and success. I'm always deeply appreciative and grateful for that. My name is Dr. Robert Roswell. I am Brooklyn Tech.
Hi, my name is Michelle Gall, class of 1996 and a graphic communications major.
Hello, I'm Tony Robinson, Brooklyn Tech, electrical engineering, class of 80.
As founder and executive director of Digital Girl Inc., I wanted to get the word out to inner city kids, particularly young girls of color, because we are underrepresented in STEM fields, that there are other non-traditional career paths out there for us.
As a partner in the creation of the nonprofit Digital Girl Inc., I just wanted to share what I learned at Tech, which was not to be afraid of math or science.
There's so many different fields in STEM, and it doesn't mean that you just have to be a rocket scientist or engineer. So it's a great career field to be in.
My passion and our mission is to expose the often overlooked youth of our community, my community, to STEM disciplines and careers, to empower them with the 21st century skills that they're going to need to succeed.
One of the things that I love about Brooklyn Tech is the community. I know I can go anywhere in the world and there might be a tech night there. I immediately know that I have a friend, I have a source of information and support. That is the uniqueness of Tech.
We are Brooklyn Tech.
This event is sponsored by the Brooklyn Tech Alumni Foundation and the Titans of Tech. The foundation spotlights alumni in their in-person gala event each year. Penny Konkonides, who you just met, was the first woman to be named a Titan of Tech. And yours truly was second. I'm very honored. Another Titan of Tech is the proud presenting sponsor of this event, and we couldn't be more grateful. Let's watch.
This virtual celebration of I Am Brooklyn Tech, inspiring, unique, creative, innovative, is sponsored by Incetta Boatworks, the Incetta Experience, raising the bar again. Incetta Boatworks, founded by innovator, entrepreneur, and titan of tech, Victor Incetta, class of 1957. Incetta Boatworks, proud sponsor of Brooklyn Tech.
Here is Tech Factoid number 2. Every year, U.S. News and World Report names the country's best high schools. Tech has been a gold medal high school since the publication started ranking them. In fact, 99% of seniors are college-bound. It takes support to achieve this level of success, and that's why this event is presented by the Brooklyn Tech Alumni Foundation. To tell you more, here is Chairman Emeritus of Mancini Duffy and Vice President of the Brooklyn Tech Alumni Foundation from the class of 1967, Anthony Sharippa.
Thanks, Janine. Hi, I'm Tony Sharippa. Thanks for joining us. Each year, we gather in person during our annual gala to raise necessary funds for the work we do. Times are challenging, and this year we joined together online, reaching a wider audience. This broadcast actually sets the stage for our centennial celebration, which is right around the corner. So we hope you'll be inspired to text the pledge and give generously. In 1983, Matthew Mandry, class of 1961, became the first alum to be named principal of Brooklyn Tech. Matt was joined by Michael Weiss, class of 1957, and Achilles Perry, class of 1958, to establish the foundation. And now the Brooklyn Tech Alumni Foundation is the leading public school alumni group in America. That's incredible. The foundation is hands-on and quality-driven, and so it's my pleasure to introduce the president of the Brooklyn Tech Alumni Foundation and a graduate of the class of 1970, Larry Carey.
Hello, Brooklyn Tech. The Brooklyn Tech Alumni Foundation exists to harness the financial power of the alumni to maintain Tech's educational excellence. This is necessary as public dollars are just not enough to keep Tech on the cutting edge. With your generous support, we have recently renovated the John A. Kavanaugh Materials Testing Lab. Now we are raising funds to purchase its needed 21st century testing equipment. Our new forensics lab will support students investigating forensic science and the law. In honor of Tech Centennial, our 100th anniversary, We have launched our Foundry project, which will convert the school's unused Foundry space into a state-of-the-art media and research center for use by the entire school. The countdown to our centennial celebration has already begun. It is next year, in 2022. Together, the alumni have got a lot of work to do to make the centennial a truly successful celebration of all that Tech has been and will be. With Elizabeth Schiavera as Executive Director and Matt Mandry as Chief Education Officer, the Foundation is ready to welcome our centennial milestone. But we need your help to achieve these goals. Now, let's hear more about the work we do.
Brooklyn Tech is a school with much larger needs than a typical high school, so it became clear that an alumni association was needed.
In 1984, Matt Mandry was appointed principal, and the two of us together decided that there had been really no contact and use of our alumni base. And with the numbers of graduates over the years and their feeling for Tech, that we had something which was a treasure that could really be used in a way to give back to the school.
We decided not to be an entity that was going to go on our own way, but work with the school that so whatever resources we could contribute would contribute to the development of this school as a lead STEM high school in this country.
What Brooklyn Tech taught us was how to think and how to make decisions. And if you can do that, you can do anything.
We look at where we've been very, very prominent in helping the school realize certain goals.
When we created the foundation, we saw, number one, a need to be able to have our alumni be able to connect with one another and reconnect with the school.
And it's because we've been able to cultivate an alumni foundation that we have taken steps to also work with alumni engagement to make sure that we utilize the expertise out there.
We have been able to do is enhance Tech's vision, and I believe we've been able to help it move forward in that regard.
We want to make sure that our students have a robust learning experience, and where the Department of Ed cannot fund certain professional development opportunities for teachers, or certain supplies or machinery or anything that is required in certain majors, the Alumni Foundation certainly can step in and help realize that dream.
And I believe without that decision of being a strategic partner, Brooklyn Tech and the foundation would not be in the place that it is today.
It's easy to make a donation right now. Text Invest in Tech to 76278 or click the donate button in the right-hand corner. And don't forget to join the conversation on social media. Hit us up at BTHS Alumni and tag these posts and photos. Hashtag I am Brooklyn Tech. Every level of support matters in a big way. And here's factoid number 3. Tech nights are bright, right? Well, how bright? Brooklyn Tech students' average SAT score is a 1370. That's over 300 points higher than the national average. And speaking of milestones, this year marks the 50th anniversary of Women at Tech. While Brooklyn Tech started as an all-male school, diversity is and has always been its strength. And that includes opportunities for young women as well as the young men. Here's a look at how Tech became Tech.
Towering above the tree-lined streets in the Fort Greene section of Brooklyn stands a great edifice of granite, steel, and limestone. A monument to the educational ideals of one man. Dr. Albert Colston, a visionary and educator, had a dream. Establish a high school with a heavy concentration of STEM courses: science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. A school with parallel paths, leading either to college or a technical career in industry. On October 18, 1918, he presented a paper to the Brooklyn Engineers Club, recommending the creation of a school with a technical curriculum. And in the spring of 1922, the Board of Education approved the establishment of Brooklyn Technical High School.
history of Brooklyn Tech is so rich because it has evolved over the past 100 years from being created when technology was in its infancy to today when it's much more advanced, a school that was built upon the belief that it's important that we learn how to apply knowledge rather than just learn theory. And we have moved from the beginning roots to being, I believe, one of the very special high schools in this country.
I think when you look at Tech throughout the generations, you could see how Tech sort of was this living, breathing facility. It changed from decade to decade, where there were different priorities from the 20s to the 60s.
One of the most consequential changes came 50 years ago, when the all-male Brooklyn Tech High School opened its doors to female students, changing the dynamic for the better forever.
Boys literally as far as the eye could see, and I'm thinking, wow, this is awesome. And that lasted 2 or 3 weeks. And then after that, they were competitors, they were classmates, they were just people who I wanted to beat out for a grade.
Being a woman in a male-dominated space that's also a STEM-focused space is a very important experience and was formative for me.
I do notice that the males' personalities tend to be a little bit more dominant, and sometimes it can affect my self-confidence. But then at the end of the day, you get over those feelings and you realize that you belong there just as much as the guys there.
At Tech, like for my generation, like it's so natural to us that like women are there, women are in STEM, women are doing law. It just surprises me that it's only been 50 years, you know? And if it's only 50 years, imagine how much Tech will change because there is women, you know?
I think that kind of academic focus has taken a lot of the pressure off, because it's not about being the smartest girl, but about being the sort of smartest version of myself that I can be.
As one of our former principals said, we are preparing students for careers that do not yet exist by preparing them to be able to face the challenges and be equipped to be able to apply what they've learned.
Proud sponsor of I Am Brooklyn Tech.
Our next category is unique, and these individuals certainly fit that bill. Arlene Isaacs-Loeb was in one of the first graduating classes of women at Tech and is now a global leader in finance and philanthropy. Kenneth Daly is a leader in energy who just became a leader in education. Amy Kong blazes a trail in finance. And Ivan Lee, Evan Smart, and Keith Smart are amazing Tech Night Olympians. Let's watch.
Hello, I'm Arlene Isaacs-Loeb, Global Head of Corporate Social Responsibility for Moody's Corporation and President of the Moody's Foundation. I graduated from Brooklyn Tech in 1976, where I majored in college prep. I was one of the first classes of girls. I quickly had to learn how to use my voice and get comfortable with being uncomfortable in a predominantly male environment, which was great experience in helping me to succeed in the world of finance. Brooklyn Tech is still recognized as one of the most competitive and selective public or private high schools, not just in New York, but in the United States. The academic rigor and reputation of Brooklyn Tech has produced top scientists, innovators, Fortune 500 CEOs, media figures, professional athletes, Nobel laureates, and Olympic medalists. Students are not at a loss of role models who are alumni. I love that Tech brings together students from all over New York who are smart, motivated, ethnically diverse, and from a range of socioeconomic backgrounds. I'm Arlene Isaacs-Loeb. I am Brooklyn Tech.
Hello, I'm Ken Daly, the new president of St. Thomas Aquinas College and a proud 1984 graduate of Brooklyn Tech. And since then, graduated from colleges like St. Francis and St. John's and NYU and even Harvard. And to this day, when people ask me which was the hardest, I say freshman math class, Brooklyn Tech. When I look back at my time at Tech, I fondly remember how well it prepared me for life and for my career. For 30 years, I had the privilege of being the chief operating officer of one of the world's largest electric companies. And now in my current role, helping students here in higher education. When I look back at what I've done with Tech since graduating, I've gone back and taught classes, I've given lectures in the library, I was even the principal for one day. But most importantly, I launched a STEM program for middle school students from underserved communities so that they too could have the opportunities that I've now had. I am Brooklyn Tech.
Hello, my name is Amy Kong, and I am Chief Investment Officer at Barrett Asset Management, an investment management firm based in New York City. I was class of 1999 and majored in MSI, Math Science Institute. Brooklyn Tech was a huge stepping stone in shaping who I am today. The school offers so much diversity with its student body, clubs, teams, and majors to choose from. It was a replica of the real world. Brooklyn Tech also taught me the importance of pivoting and persevering when you hit a roadblock. I recall one year wanting to join the handball team, only to realize that there was no female handball team at the time. So I spoke with the coach and ended up joining the boys handball team, where I practiced and traveled with them all season. Many years later, as I embarked in my career on Wall Street, it is exactly this kind of mindset that helped push me through many of life's and work's challenges. My name is Amy Kong. I am Brooklyn Tech.
Hi, my name is Erin Smart.
Hi, my name is Keith Smart.
Hi, this is Ivan Lee, class of 1999.
Class of 1996.
I graduated from Brooklyn Tech in 1997.
And I went on to attend St. John's University on a full fencing scholarship. I competed in the 2004 Olympic Games shortly after graduation.
I am a 5-time U.S. national champion in the sport of fencing, a 2-time Olympian, and an Olympic silver medalist.
I am a 3-time Olympian in the sport of fencing. I won a silver medal in 2008. I was the first American to be ranked #1 in the world in fencing.
What I loved about Tech was the staff and the teachers that guided me as a student athlete, being on the fencing team there.
In addition to the excellent educational preparation, I really love being part of both the gospel choir and the fencing team at Brooklyn Tech. Through both organizations, I've managed to make friendships that have stood the test of time and are still going strong today.
I am extremely proud to be an alum of Brooklyn Tech because it's given me the platform and the resources to be successful in a host of different fields. It's one of the best schools in the world, if not the best school.
I am Brooklyn Tech.
I am Brooklyn Tech.
I am Brooklyn Tech.
We are Brooklyn Tech.
Proud sponsor of I Am Brooklyn Tech.
We mentioned we have surprise shout outs throughout this broadcast, and here's our first. It's the principal of Tech himself. The bell has rung. Attention, please. Here's David Newman.
Hello, I am David Newman, and I have the honor of being principal of Brooklyn Technical High School. Brooklyn Tech is an exceptional school, highly respected not only in New York City, but nationwide. We are so fortunate to have the Brooklyn Tech Alumni Foundation as a strategic partner to maintain our academic excellence. The Foundation's faculty grant program helps provide our faculty with resources and professional development opportunities that keep us at the forefront of STEM education. The Western Research Scholars Program, the Internship Program, and the STEM Pipeline Program create exceptional opportunities for students year after year. The Brooklyn Tech Alumni Foundation is a driving force for our future success. It's part of what makes the school continue to be a special place and makes me, Brooklyn Tech, proud. And congratulations to all Tech Knights being featured in this broadcast, generation after generation, in all professions. Tech grads are on the cutting edge of success.
Proud sponsor of I Am Brooklyn Tech.
Let's be swept away by the sounds of one of Tech's accomplished performers. From season 10 of the TV hit show The Voice, here is recording artist Brian Bautista.
The very first time that I saw your brown eyes, your lips said hello and I said hi. I knew right then you were the one. Messed up, that's the real me. I messed up, that's the real me, baby. Come on. Hills of eyes and hills of eyes.
Brooklyn Tech, it feels amazing to be back. Thank you for having me. This first song, really important to me. First time I was like, man, I'm gonna put my stamp on this show, NBC's The Voice, and I went out and did bachata, right? So, if you remember this performance, you know, sing along.
He perdido el balance por tu amor. En tus manos yo caí. Tienes control sobre mí. Tu cuerpo es la cárcel y yo un prisionero. Y jamás quiero salir. Condenado soy feliz. I try to keep my balance, but I still fall. But how'd I fall so hard? Right into your arms, yeah, girl. Wrapped inside you, baby, and it's so warm. Love without a cause leaves me trapped inside my own. Quiero ser tuyo enterito, pero tengo miedo. Prométeme que no me vas a dejar sin tu amor. I'll give you my heart, girl, but you gotta promise. Say, promise you hold me, touch me, love me. Said way past forever.
Next song right here is very special to me. It's my original. It's called Para Mi. It's dancey, it's tropical. I want you guys to get up on your feet and enjoy this one, all right? Let's get into it.
A mí me gusta el momento cuando tú me tocas y te acerca mi boca. Yo te vuelvo una loca, solo eres para mí. A mí me gustan mujeres que no me controlan. Se siente bien cuando sola, cuando me voy ya no llora. Perfecta para mí. We don't have to waste no time. Just know that you're mine, and we only getting started. Hey, hey, hey. Vamos real slow, baby, pero no pare. Me gustan los jeans, baby, cuando no caben. Meet me after the show, vamos pa'l party. 'Cause we only getting started. Now what you drinking? Ciroc, and a little Hennessy. Ciroc, and a little Hennessy. Ciroc, and a little. Dame patrón, dame patrón. Ciroc, and a little Hennessy. Ciroc, and a little Hennessy. Ciroc, and a little. Dame patrón, dame patrón. Ella ella va y ella viene. Como las olas, ella se siente. Como la brisa, como el agua, ella tiene lo que me falta. No importa la hora, te llamo, respondes y siempre estás ahí. Me buscas, me encuentras, me llamas, me sueltas, yo siempre estaré aquí. But waste time, we don't have to waste no time. Just know that you're mine, and we only get started. Vamos too slow, baby, pero no pare. Me gustan those jeans, baby, cuando no cabe. Meet me after the show, vamos pa'l party. Cause we only get started. And what you drinking? Ciroc, and a little Hennessy. Ciroc, and a little Hennessy. Ciroc, and a little. Dame patrón, dame patrón. Ciroc, and a little Hennessy. Ciroc, and a little Hennessy. Ciroc, and a little. Dame patrón, dame patrón. Me levantará, dame todo si te quedará. No tengas miedo, tú eres mía, mi debilidad. Te desnudo con mis ojos, no te voy a dejar por otra. No te voy a fallar y nunca sueltes mi amor. We only get started. Vamos too slow, baby, pero no pare. No pare, no pare, no pare. Me gustan los jeans, baby, pero no cabe. No, no cabe. Meet me after the show, vamos pa'l party. Cause we only get started. Now what you drinking? Ciroc, and a little Hennessy. Ciroc, and a little Hennessy. Ciroc, and a little. Dame patrón, dame patrón. Ciroc, and a little Hennessy. Ciroc, and a little Hennessy. Ciroc, and a little. Dame patrón, dame patrón.
This is a rebroadcast of the virtual presentation of I Am Brooklyn Tech. In this format, no donate button will be seen on your screen when it's mentioned, but it's easy to make a donation. Simply text Invest in Tech to 76278 or go to our website at bthsalumni.org/donate. Thank you.
Amazing, Brian. Ladies and gentlemen, pledge just because you love to hear Brian Bautista sing. Tech is in the house. Just text Invest in Tech to 76278 or click the donate button on your screen. Our second surprise shout out has a very special announcement from the American Society of Civil Engineers. Here's Thomas W. Smith.
Hi, I'm Tom Smith, the Executive Director of the American Society of Civil Engineers. ASC is the nation's oldest national engineering society and represents more than 150,000 members of the civil engineering profession in 177 countries. We are proud to count many Brooklyn Tech alumni and patrons among the ASCE family. We are also honored to moderate the Future World Vision think tank, available through this broadcast. This year, ASCE will be working with Brooklyn Tech to further STEM education using our Future World Vision project to spark innovation and creativity. ASCE is proud to call Brooklyn Tech a cherished STEM educational partner, and we are delighted to share in your celebration. Congratulations.
This portion of I Am Brooklyn Tech is brought to you by Floyd Warcall and the Floyd and Barbara Warcall Charitable Foundation, proud sponsors of Brooklyn Tech.
Floyd Warcall is among a special group of Tech Knights who has made it possible to launch significant initiatives at Tech. Here's a list of Tech Knights who have given back in profound ways. We're grateful to each of you, as well as our generous sponsors and donors who are contributing to help with our efforts. Without them, we would not have the Heller Computer Integrated Manufacturing and Robotics Center, the Charles B. Wong Athletic Field, the Leonard Riggio Auditorium, the Conrad McRae Gymnasium, the Josh Weston Research Program, the Norm Keller Instructional Technology Center, and the Leandro Rizzuto Internship Program. If you want to know more about how to make big things happen at Tech, be sure to email us at info@bthsalum.org. And now to the creative profiles. Maurice Ashley is the first African-American chess grandmaster. Sarah Natochenny is one of the most recognizable voices in anime. Alex Faust is the play-by-play announcer for the Los Angeles Kings, and Victor Nceta is an inventor, entrepreneur, and founder of Nceta Boatworks. Let's take a look.
What is a chess grandmaster? How do you become a grandmaster in chess?
Your first black chess grandmaster. Now, what does that mean for people that don't know?
A grandmaster is the highest title you can have in the game. It's conferred on you by the International Chess Federation after you compete in international tournaments generally around the world. No, basically we're just badass.
But if you...
My name is Maurice Ashley. I graduated Brooklyn Tech in 1983. I'm a chess grandmaster.
I find your story fascinating, because you come from a world where you don't think that a young black kid is going to get into chess at the level that you got into.
How did you learn how to play chess? What got you into chess as a kid?
Brooklyn Tech High School. Tech is all about success. It doesn't matter where you're from. You know that if you work hard, if you focus, and if you're determined, you're going to graduate from a place that prepares you to be successful wherever it is you go in the world and whatever field you choose to go into. And I think that that is what makes us all rise in such a competitive and nurturing environment. My name is Maurice Ashley. I am Brooklyn Tech.
I'm Ash Ketchum. I came from Palatown in the Kanto region. And this is my good buddy, Pikachu. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Sarah Natochenny. I'm an actor, a film editor, and the voice of Ash Ketchum on Pokemon.
I'm also Delia Ketchum, Laneri, Staraptor, Chelsea, Mr. Evis, and Diglett.
And I graduated from Brooklyn Tech in 2005, and I was a technology and liberal arts major. Every aspect of tech has helped my career because I got a solid foundation in every subject, which helps me inform all the choices I make as an actor. But no one prepared me for the real world as much as Debo, Mr. Jim DiBenedetto, our choral teacher and football coach. He taught me a library of music in multiple languages that I still remember to this day. So thank you, Debo, for that education.
Yeah!
I have never had to work as hard, as consistently as I've had to work at Brooklyn Tech. Those 4 years were the hardest 4 years of my life. I learned math. I learned how to solder. I learned how to spell the word solder. S-O-L-D-E-R. We had the freedom of choice of coursework, and I really appreciate that because I'm an individual. The school recognized and encouraged individuality and was able to do that with 4,000 or 6,000 kids in the school.
That does sound like fun.
Everybody got out of it what they wanted to get out of it, and that is just magic. I'm Sarah Natochenny. I am Brooklyn Tech.
Hi, my name's Alex Faust. I'm the TV play-by-play voice of the Los Angeles Kings of the NHL.
Dowdy at the line, put up down low, Kopitar scores! And the comeback Kings have done it again!
And I'm a graduate class of 2007 from Brooklyn Tech, TLA major, Technology and Liberal Arts. I think it's the array of options available to you. It's the AP classes that you can take. It's the different majors that are available. It's the clubs and sports that are available. It's the diversity. And I'm not just talking about racial and ethnic and socioeconomic. It's the diversity of opportunities. I think so many students have enjoyed over the years being thrown into that kind of environment, and it's led them to success well after they've graduated. My name's Alex Faust. I am Brooklyn Tech.
My name is Victor Nceta. I graduated in February '57.
Electronics course. Went to Brooklyn College and majored in physics and economics. My first company I co-founded with another gentleman from Brooklyn Tech. We both had the electronics industry. And we made multi-layer capacitors with a very modest investment, starting in my basement. They were the most efficient capacitors made. They also allowed better detection and resolution in MRI equipment. So we probably saved lives by having that type of capacitor. We also were at every space probe and brought pictures back from Mars and are in every satellite communication device that's out there. That efficiency was also part of the theme in our boat. The first 45 we made still has the longest range at high speed of any 45-foot boat built.
But it took many years to get it right. There was a lot of development, a lot of work, but the boat outperforms every other boat in its size in terms of range and speed by a substantial amount.
Tech formed me and gave me the discipline and the tools to be creative. Being creative and finding joy in life is what it's all about. Part of that joy is seeing the results of your accomplishments in other people and feeling that you've done something in helping others. I'm Victor Insetta. I am Brooklyn Tech.
Breaking news. Hi, I'm Jim DiBenedetto. You know me as Debo. 10 years ago, Principal Randy Asher asked me as athletic director to make the way for 9 more athletic teams at Brooklyn Tech. That paid off with your support. Max Preps, the news organization for high school sports in the country, has named Brooklyn Tech as the #1 athletic program in the state of New York for the past 3 years, proving that the brightest students are also the best student athletes. Roll Tech.
We have 2 surprise shout outs next. Let's hear from alumni parent Amitabha Bose with the special announcement and Maury Meyer-Solange from National Grid.
My name is Amitabha Bose, and I'm a professor of mathematics at the New Jersey Institute of Technology. My wife, Tuti Jawanda, and I are proud parents of 2 Brooklyn Tech graduates, Avi, class of 2018, and Simran, class of 2020. This is a special moment for us. I'm pleased to announce that my family is making a donation to create and sponsor the Samir K. Bose Research Fellows Program in memory of my father, who was a lifelong professor of physics. The fellows will be part of the Weston Research Scholars Program at Brooklyn Tech, and as a professor of mathematics, I hope to be able to mentor some of these students. As a parent, I'm pleased to be here with my family to be part of this I Am Brooklyn Tech celebration. Congratulations, Brooklyn Tech.
I am Brooklyn Tech.
We are Brooklyn Tech.
Invest in Brooklyn Tech.
Hello, I'm Maury Meyer-Solange, Corporate Giving Manager for National Grid. Through the many alumni who work for our company, I'm quite familiar with the long-standing tradition and achievements at Brooklyn Tech and its Alumni Foundation. We're proud to be your local energy provider and your community partner for more than a century, and we're committed to help lead our customers towards an energy future that's cleaner, more efficient, and sustainable. One important component of that is our collaboration with community groups and educational institutions to support STEM education and promote environmental advocacy. That's why National Grid is Brooklyn Tech's lead partner in the middle school Science and Technology STEM Pipeline Program. Launched 8 years ago, it introduces middle school students from 7 Brooklyn schools to the exciting world of STEM. Together, we're developing the next generation of STEM leaders. This dynamic program offers hands-on project-based learning in areas like automation and robotics, design and modeling, energy and the environment, and science, technology, and instrumentation. We believe that the 2-year middle school Science and Technology STEM Pipeline Program at Brooklyn Tech is a model for other specialized high schools in New York and nationwide.
Proud sponsor of I Am Brooklyn Tech.
Time for another musical interlude. Brooklyn Tech is demanding and it requires fortitude, but the tech community is supportive, and we spotlight now 3 gifted Tech Knights performing together, as they have remained friends to this very day. From the class of 2001 is opera singer LaToya Lewis and singer, musician, composer Aki Burmese. And from the class of 2002 is singer and voice and music teacher Cindy Hospitalis.
You're broken down and tired, living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find the fighter
but I see it in you. So we gon' walk it out and move mountains and move mountains.
And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, high like the waves, I'll rise up, in spite of the ache, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. The silence isn't quiet. It feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, but I promise you won't take this world to its feet and move mountains, bring it to its feet. Move mountains, and I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times a day. And I'll rise up, high like the waves, I'll rise up, in spite of the ache, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times a day. For you.
Proud sponsor of I Am Brooklyn Tech.
Beautiful, thank you all. And since it's the 50th anniversary of Women at Brooklyn Tech, let's take a look at some other incredible ladies. From the class of 1980, Yvonne Spicer, mayor of Framingham, is the first Black woman to be popularly elected a mayor of any city in Massachusetts. And she majored in architecture at Tech. How's that for a start? And from the class of 2002, Munira Ahmed, her iconic image was chosen for the poster series created for the 2017 Women's March in Washington. From the class of 2012, there's world-renowned pianist Alice Sui. And from the class of 2017, Rebecca Ramnauth, PhD, a student at Yale University Social Robotics Lab, researching human-robot interaction to help kids with autism. These ladies and more are profiled in Tech Times, a publication of the Alumni Foundation. I even got a chance to contribute to this special Women at Tech issue, thanks to Tech Times and Editor-in-Chief Ned Steele. And here's another factoid in community service. Donald Hong, class of 75, is board chair and president of UA3. He turned an empty storefront on the Lower East Side into a food pantry with a few boxes of food. And now he's distributing 100 tons of food citywide. Go, Don. So, have you pledged yet? Elevate our next generation of leaders. Text Invest in Tech to 76278 or click the donate button in the right-hand corner. Get going on social media at BTHS Alumni and hashtag I Am Brooklyn Tech. Our next surprise shout out is from Tech alum Thomas Volpe, class of 1953, and Devin Mathis, Executive Director of Urban Glass. Let's roll the video.
Hello, I'm Tom Volpe from the class of 1953. Tech is well known for its extraordinary partnerships. I'm delighted today to introduce Devin Mathis, the Executive Director of Urban Glass, to describe their special relationship with Tech.
Thanks so much, Tom. We are so proud of the Thomas Volpe Glass Technology Initiative, which is a partnership between Brooklyn Tech, Urban Glass, and St. Francis College. The initiative pairs Brooklyn Tech's industrial design major with Urban Glass, the largest nonprofit glass studio in the United States, located just blocks away from Brooklyn Tech. Brooklyn Tech's industrial design classes visit Urban Glass in the fall for a series of live demonstrations given by internationally recognized artists. Juniors can then apply for an 8-week seminar. By connecting students with professional glass artists and designers, we aim to give them the skills and knowledge to design for the future. Our partnership with Tech and St. Francis is rooted in the critical role that glass plays in shaping the modern world. This program provides industrial design majors with a hands-on opportunity and understanding of innovation, entrepreneurship, and technology. We are so proud to partner with Brooklyn Tech, Tom Volpe's alma mater. Congratulations, Brooklyn Tech, on this incredible virtual celebration.
If you did not get a chance to view the 4 amazing think tanks before this broadcast, you can get a pass to view them online for a donation of just $100 or more. Make a donation and we'll send you a link to view the think tanks. So text Invest in Tech to 76278 or click the donate button. And now for our innovator profiles, Richard Schwartz, the developer of the GPS satellite. Jana Bromberg is the leading edge of bioinformatics. Steven Sasson is the inventor of the first self-contained digital camera. And Awad Saeed and Kyle Wong, co-founders of Pixley. Here they are.
My name is Dick Schwartz, and I graduated from Tech in 1953 with a degree in architecture. I went on to get a degree in mechanical engineering from Cooper Union, and then headed for the West Coast for the aerospace industry.
For people who don't know where they are, and how many of us fit into that category, Roy Neal has uncovered a navigation system called Navstar, which ought to solve everybody's problems.
In the mid-70s, a project called the GPS was starting up to prove that you could navigate from space. I was responsible to build the satellites, forward them, and launch them, and measure the navigation accuracy. It proved to be a great program, and probably about 6 billion of the 7 billion people in the world today use it. 4 members of the originator team, myself and 3 others, were awarded the Queen Elizabeth Prize for Engineering, which is the Nobel Prize for Engineering, and we split 1 million English pounds. At Rockwell, I also participated in lead positions in the booster for the Apollo vehicle, the Space Station Power System, in the Space Shuttle. So Tech really created an intellectual toolbox. It taught me about hard work. It taught me that there were a lot of smart people in the world. It taught me hands-on work. And it taught me system engineering. What a journey, what an honor. My name is Dick Schwartz. I am Brooklyn Tech.
Hi, my name is Jana Bromberg, Tech class of 97. I was a biomed major at Tech, and now I'm a professor of bioinformatics at the Department of Biochemistry and Microbiology at Rutgers. For those of you who don't know what bioinformatics is, the field is about computational modeling of biological systems. In my lab, we study how the genome determines disease predisposition and what the microbes on, in, and all around us are doing. We've also been asking the question, how did life on Earth appear? Well, that, and also could it have appeared anywhere else, that is, possibly on other planets? You may be surprised to hear this, but I really wasn't planning to be a professor when I was in high school. Although, to be honest, bioinformatics didn't exist then either. What did exist was math and computer science and, of course, biology, and all were available as majors. All around me there were all kinds of people with all kinds of interest, an environment that's perfect for picking up all the things you never knew you wanted to learn. So by the time I got to college, I was fluent in bio, of course, and no stranger to quantitative work, and I was ready to take on the field of bioinformatics that was about to be born. Yes, I put in a lot of work to get where I am, but tech started me off in the right direction. I am Brooklyn Tech.
Hello, my name is Steven Sasson, and I graduated from Brooklyn Tech way back in 1968. I studied engineering here. I had a particular interest in electrical engineering. And after going to college, I started a 35-year career at the Eastman Kodak Company. And during that time, I primarily did research and development into new forms of digital photography. Now, when I think back at my years in Brooklyn Tech, some of the specific things that I remember was certainly the diversity of courses that I took there. And I don't mean just the academic courses. I mean like the shops and the laboratories I took. They provided me with a broad set of skills that I found to be quite useful later on in my career. It's just such a unique place. There is no other school like it anywhere, as far as I know. I have a lot of fond memories and a lot of value that I got from Brooklyn Tech. My name is Steven Sasson, and I am Brooklyn Tech.
Hi, my name is Kyle Wong, and I'm one of the co-founders and the CEO of Pixely.
My name is Awad Saeed, and I am currently serving as co-founder and the chief product officer of Pixely, a technology company making software for the next generation of marketing.
I graduated in 2008, and I majored in environmental science.
I graduated from Tech in 2008 while majoring in computer science, and I am an entrepreneur.
Entrepreneurship is very core to the culture of Brooklyn Tech.
My time at Tech helped me to open my eyes and learn that all things in the world are ultimately created by people like you and me, that anyone can have an influence on the world if they take the time to dedicate themselves to their craft and surround themselves with people who think the same way.
And it's incredibly empowering to see people who have gone through similar backgrounds as yourself become super successful in their careers.
The best organizations, whether it's a company, a team, or a school, all share one common trait. They're full of great people.
And I want to be here today with a lot of the support of the teaching staff and the Alumni Association.
I am Brooklyn Tech.
I am Brooklyn Tech.
We
are Brooklyn Tech.
Our final shout out is from Tony Yule Williams of Con Edison. Here's Tony.
Hi, I'm Tony Williams, Director of Regional and Community Affairs at Con Edison. Con Edison and Brooklyn Tech have been partners for well over 2 decades. Our internship program started in 2000, where we provided work experiences for students moving into their senior year. It's a real win-win. We paired tech students with Con Ed managers who worked on projects, and the students really kept us on our toes. At the end of their experience, these students would do a presentation on their project for their peers, managers, and Con Ed execs. Their contributions made a real difference. Many Brooklyn Tech alumni work for Con Ed. Horace Davis and Lance Becca immediately come to mind, as well as Jack Feinstein and the late Robert Donahue and Larry Laskowski, who, working with Brooklyn Tech reps, founded this incredible program. A member of the first cohort, Leon Buckman, is now technology section manager in our compliance management department and oversees the internship program. Brooklyn Tech provides a pipeline for Con Edison, and there's more. We also helped to create an environmental science and engineering lab and a hydroponic greenhouse at Brooklyn Tech. And we proudly sponsored Tech's U.S. first robotics team for the past 23 years. I, on behalf of Con Edison, am so pleased to be a part of this wonderful celebration, and we look forward to continuing our work and our partnership with one of Brooklyn's great treasures, Brooklyn Tech.
Proud sponsor of I Am Brooklyn Tech.
There's still time to text your pledge and give generously. You have seen the transformative power of tech. We need your support. Do it now. We're so grateful that you've been with us for this special event. Please tell others to register, tune in, watch, donate. And to close our presentation from the original Broadway cast and Australian cast of the Book of Mormon, here's Tyson Jeanette, class of 1995, along with Latoya, Aki, and Cindy in the presentation of a beloved song. At the end, you will see the names of our special donors and a reminder to invest in Brooklyn Tech.
I'm Tyson Jeanette.
Latoya.
Aki.
Cindy.
We learned this song from our mentor, Jim DiBenedetto. And this is for our Tech Night family, every generation, everywhere.
Tech alma mater, noble and true, proudly we rise to salute thee anew. Loyal we stand now, 6,000 strong. Wake, echoes, wake as we thunder our song. Tech, we will sound thy triumphs. Tech, we will sing of thy might and thy fame. Tech, may we all bring thee glory. All honor and praise to thy name. Firm thy foundation, thy torch lights the way. Guide us, protect us through bright days or gray. Tower symbolic of truth and of light. Here's to thy colors, the blue and the white. Tech, we will sound thy triumphs. Tech, we will sing of thy might and thy fame. Tech, may we all bring thee glory. All honor and praise to thy name. Tech, may we all bring thee glory. All honor and praise to thy name.
I am Brooklyn Tech.
I am Brooklyn Tech.
Brooklyn Tech.
We are Brooklyn Tech.
We are Brooklyn Tech.
We are Brooklyn Tech.
Invest in Brooklyn Tech.
And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, high like the waves, I'll rise up, in spite of the ache, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. The silence isn't quiet. It feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, but I promise you won't take this world to its feet and move mountains, bring it to its feet. Move mountains, and down